Welcome to Dreamscape Divided. Do you know how many LEGO themes there are? I don't. And apparently neither does this person who made this tier list. Because they wrote, this is every LEGO theme ever, past and present, from 1949 to 2024. All 190 plus. 190 plus. All we know is it's more than 190. That's going to take forever for me to rank. So we better get started. Did I say I'm Phill Frost? I don't remember, but I'm Phill Frost. Why do what gives me this power? Well, I give me this power, but also I've been looking at Legos, using Legos to build stuff since I was 5 or 6 years old, something like that. And I've learned the ways of the master builders. I can just look at a pile of Legos and make something with my mind. That's how much of a connection I have with these plastic bricks. So that's what gives me some amount of credibility here. But, as always, with these tier lists and these rankings, if you disagree, that's valid. This is just my personal opinion. It's my biases. Ninjago. Of course Ninjago's first. That makes sense. The LEGO Ninjago movie is its own thing. I respect that. Ninjago, I mean, it would not still be around if it wasn't S tier. By the way, they're still all S, A, B, C, D, E, A. I don't know why I went back to A. F. It's still what you would expect, but in order to help me make a choice faster, I applied terms to each of the letters. We got super awesome for the best of the best. We got awesome, better, could be better, dumb, extra dumb, and failure, which is far too dumb. We want that gone. Erase it from LEGO's history. But Ninjago, it is pretty much the perfect original LEGO theme. It's got a lovable cast of characters and a diverse cast of characters. They all have their own unique color schemes that you can easily associate something with. They've all got elemental powers. I mean, if you give people elemental powers, it's bound to work. That's a recipe for success. Whoa. Wait. You guys can't see what just happened, but on my screen, the screen went away. Now we're back. It's just so good, and the sets don't look like trash either. Like, you can have a good concept, but still have the sets look like trash. Not with Ninjago. Even the bad Ninjago sets aren't that bad. They're just lackluster compared to the legendary Ninjago sets. Like, for example, I'm thinking of, like, the Temple of Air Jitsu. Dude, that was amazing. Some of the Destiny's bounties we've gotten, also amazing. So much to love in Ninjago, S tier. The LEGO Ninjago movie. Now, I know a lot of people were not big on the movie, but I'm addressing this from the perspective of the sets. That's an important thing for me to mention now. All of these will be based on my opinion of the sets, not any other media. So, the LEGO... Someone's getting angry in the street. I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that honking. Because if not, me just shouting, there's someone angry in the street, doesn't make any sense. They've gone now. The LEGO Ninjago movie sets were great. Regardless of what you thought of the movie, they were great. Now, I don't think they're great enough to earn them S rank. S rank feels like it needs to be reserved for just things that transcend LEGO itself. Like, you might not even know the word LEGO, but you've still heard of the theme. That's how good it is. So, LEGO Ninjago movie, a little bit worse than Ninjago, but still, I think there's almost nothing to complain about there. set-wise. The Lego Movie. Now, the Lego Movie didn't get as good of sets as the Lego Ninjago Movie, I think. I felt like the quality of builds in the Lego Ninjago Movie was amazing. But there's no way I'm saying the Lego Movie sets are mid. So I guess I'll put them in better. The movie itself, legendary. One of the best kids movies ever made, because even if you're not a kid, it's still hilarious. And they clearly put so much thought and effort into it. But the sets themselves, they're just pretty good most of the time. I think Lego Ninjago Movie did it a little bit better. Lego system, isn't that just everything? Let me look up Lego system sets. What do we get? Yeah, it just kind of encompasses a bunch of other themes. Huh. Well, since it encompasses so many themes that people love, S rank, I guess, by default. So many sets that are going to be, or so many themes that are going to be in S rank fall under system. So, it's just there. Blacktron. Now this, I know what Blacktron is, but I want to take a look at some pictures to get a better idea. Now some of these are custom. I don't want to look at the custom ones. I want to look at the real ones. Lego Blacktron sets. That's the one they remade recently. See, I like these. I like these well enough. But I've never loved them. I think there are much better space themes. But I don't have much to hate on here. So I will put Blacktron in mid. I like Lego Space, but Blacktron specifically, not as much. Lego Castle. Now, I love Lego Castle. This is where my biases come through. You give me a medieval themed something, I'm much more likely to like it than if it was not medieval themed. And I think Castle is awesome. I think there's one Castle theme that looks better across the board than Castle. But it's like it was laying the foundation. Let's look at some of the Lego Castle sets. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll think it's worse. Maybe I'll think it's better. Oh, this was one of the later ones. This was great. This was great. This was the first big castle set I had. And I love it. But I think that this one right here, which seems to be pictured here also, this does it better. So much to love. Yeah, I stand by my choice. Awesome. Could be a little bit better, but it's so good. Especially if you're someone like me who loves knights, fantasy, orcs, other words, time cruisers. Speaking of other words, those are two slapped together with two little dudes hanging out. Now, time cruisers I like as a concept. It was just like, it was kind of vaguely similar to Doctor Who in that literally anything could happen. You go in this little spaceship and then you're just, whoa, monkeys. I remember there's a monkey in it. But the Lego Time Cruiser sets, every time I see them, they look like trash. Like, what is this? What? I like the concept a lot. I'm not even sure if some of these are real. Like, for all I know, these could be mocks. Okay, it appears twice. It's probably not. This is the main set I think of, and I think this encapsulates exactly what I don't like about the theme. Like, you can make something out of Lego feel very chaotic and whimsical, but still have it be cohesive, still have it make sense. I think this goes a little too far into chaos. Yes, I can tell it's a spaceship, but so much of what's here just feels tacked on for the sake of it. And I don't like it. It reminds me of something that my friends would build when we were all young. And then once they left my house, I would just in little ways modify their builds to make it more in line with what I like because I'm a fiend. No, it's because I'm a perfectionist, and I was like, no, this cannot stand. They didn't seem to mind, though. Yeah, I'm putting time cruisers, the sets at least. I don't want to put it in dumb because I like the concept, but it doesn't look good. I think if they brought this back today, it'd be better. So I'll say could be better. Yeah. Nothing's in the bad area yet. Lego art. I'm going to put this one in dumb. I think they are really missing... They're not living up to their potential with Lego art. Let's take a look at some of these. So many of the Lego art sets are just a bunch of flat dots. And that's not... There's so much more. Lego is an art medium already. Lego art could be any set. To have a theme called Lego art and have almost every set released for a long time be just a bunch of dots. You're wasting so much potential there. Like this one. This is an example of a great Lego art set. This Van Gogh. And one of the new ones, the one with the wave. I don't know what that's called. Lego Art Wave? The Great Wave? Where's the real one? These are a bunch of fake ones. This is what I get for using Yandex, a site no one's heard of. Anyway, yeah, I think Lego art is missing its potential. Hello. Hello in the chat. To Lisa. I forgot to mention. Whoa! Can't show you that. Let me go back to my room for a second so I can take a look. I want to give a thank you to Joseph, some last name I can't pronounce, Media, and JW and NX, because they recently subscribed, and I think that's cool. Okay, that's all. Back to the thing. Lego Avatar. Lego Avatar. Huh. I'm going to need to look. I've never cared for Avatar as a movie. So I'm going to need to look at the actual sets to see what I think. I don't like the minifigures. The minifigures scare me. Yeah. I don't like that. This is okay. You know what? Yeah. I remember now. I think this could be better. You are the only one here. It's okay, though. It's okay. I think Lego Avatar could be better. It looks fine. All of it looks fine. But none of it wows me. I feel like with a world as... Even though I don't like Avatar as a movie, the world itself is very picturesque. There's a lot you can do with it. It's very alien. It's very interesting. And I don't think these sets are living up to that potential either. So they're going in could be better. Brickheads. I think Brickheads is in a similar place to art, but a little bit better. Yep, they are scary. Especially when you see like a normal guy next to him. I don't like that. Look how normal this guy looks. And then you got these weird neck boys. No. No. This is probably my favorite thing from the Avatar sets. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Brickheads. Brickheads feels like, once again, they're limiting themselves too much. It's kind of like the Funko Pops in that they all kind of look the same. they look enough like the characters to where you can make a connection, but you're kind of just buying a very similar product over and over and over. I would like them to do something a bit more creative and imaginative than that. Now, that's up for debate. Some people love brickheads. And once again, this is just my opinion, but I think it's a bit of a waste of potential, especially with how many there are and how similar so many of them look. Okay, I forget the exact name of this theme. The Spring Festival is what that says. I thought it was just like Chinese New Year. Yeah, this is some of them. Every time one of these sets comes out, if it will ever load, it's a banger. It just looks so good. They really bring all of their talent to these sets. Even the small ones, I'm not as big on these small ones, but even these look pretty great. And then you just get some stuff that's not even Lego. Chima, this isn't Chinese New Year. What are you doing, Yandex.com? Yeah, these are great. Do I play Fortnite or Minecraft? Yes. Yes to both. I used to not play Fortnite, but my friends from school, they got back into it, and I'm like, well, I'll take the opportunity to hang out with them. I'll do what I have to. And it's not as bad as I thought. I'm going to put this in... Ooh, the builds are legendary. I'll give it legendary. Especially by today's standards. Like, would I want to play? I don't know. I've made a... I'm pretty... I don't want to get too distracted by this, but I'm pretty... I like interacting with my audience through YouTube and not much beyond that. It just kind of... I tried to do that before to a minor extent, and it got weird. It just felt odd. I didn't like it. So I would prefer to just interact in this capacity. Lego City is immediately an S. Just like Ninjago, it's been around so long. It's been around so long that there's a reason. Also, it's just such a timeless theme. It's not like... Ninjago's kind of niche in the way that it exists. It's a bunch of ninjas that fight snakes and skeletons and other weird beings. Lego City is just a city that people live in, and it's normal. So it makes sense that it would be around for so long, and especially recently, I feel like they've been upping their game. I know people don't like the road plates, but I kind of do. I kind of like them. This does not contain road plates, but I mean, you can tell this was designed for kids' enjoyment. Even the bad sets, you can find some good stuff. Find some good stuff in them. Every time they release a major place, what is this called? Why can I not think of what that building's called? Police station, there we go. Fire station, hospital, any of these major buildings. There's just so many hours of play for kids in these. And even if you are an adult and you don't care about playing with them, I think just having a bunch of buildings that you can slap together and make a city out of, just like that, that's cool. It's cool to just display a city on your shelf and go, hey, I just got a city over there. Look at that city. Isn't it cool that I have a city in my room? Yes. Lego City's great. Lego Classic. This might be controversial. I'm putting Classic in S rank too. So far, most things are in S rank. I'm going to have to get a little more critical, I guess. But Classic, the deals are insane. You can just get bricks. You can get like 1,000 bricks for $50. The price to part ratio people They're losing their minds. Every time a set comes out that's got 600 pieces and it's $70 or more, they're angry. They need to look at these sets. Do I do Fortnite gameplay? Probably not. Probably not unless there's a way. I was thinking about doing Lego Fortnite gameplay because that's kind of similar to this channel. But I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. It might though. I have been doing Minecraft gameplay recently though, and I have done it in the past. Lego Classic, especially if you're someone who is nostalgic for just the simple bricks, the days of old, the early 2000s and before, and you just want a bunch of bricks you could slap together and build stuff out of, Lego Classic's the way to go. Sure, it might not be that interesting to look at, but it's a great tool. Oh, because... yeah, I was into Lego Fortnite for a while. I slowly fell out of it, but I imagine at some point I will get back into it. I think it doesn't offer as much, it doesn't offer infinite possibilities in the way that Minecraft does to me. It feels a bit more linear, but I still think I'll get back into it at some point, at least a little bit, because I had fun with it for a while. Classic Space, I'm going to put Classic Space in awesome. Everyone loves Classic Space. But to me, and maybe it's just because the sets are old, I don't think the sets look that great. Like, this is the iconic one. I'm indifferent to that one. I think something like this is more interesting, more imaginative. This is such a low quality image though. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good potential there at Classic Space, but I've yet to see it realized. This isn't real. Someone made that. I'm gonna have to get off of Yandex. They're not showing me what I want to see. I will not put it below awesome rank because I know everyone loves it so much, and I can see why, but compared to some of the other builds we got up here in awesome and super awesome, it's just not up to the same standards. Also, I think some space themes do it much better. Creator is hit or miss for me. But I'm going to put it in awesome mainly because... oh, wait, that's Creator Expert. I almost got duped. Creator Expert, I will put... I'll say awesome. Let's look up some. The only thing that's holding me back is they're so expensive. But, I mean, for the price you pay, they're normally pretty great. Big Ben is an outlier. You normally think of like the modular buildings. I'm trying to see some of the other ones. This was Creator Expert? It is. That's a weird one. It doesn't seem like that should be. The Winter Village is Creator Expert. Bizarre. Yeah, I'll still leave it in awesome. I don't know of any... I can't think of a Lego Creator Expert set that's bad. But I also wouldn't say it's one of the best Lego themes of all time. They all look good. Lego DC, that's definitely going and could be better. I mean, everyone jokes about how Lego DC just keeps failing to give us what we want. Which, I mean, at this point, what we want is just any sets. That we won't even get that. There are so many DC properties they could go into, but it's always Batman. It's always Batman. Come on, there's so much material. Especially when you compare it to Marvel. I know Marvel is the more popular one these days because of Disney Plus and stuff, but still, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, in the chat, we got Friends garbage. That is a comment being made. Friends garbage. And I would agree for the original Friends. I think the old Friends is trash. But let's look at Lego Friends 2024. Are there 2024 sets? Have they been revealed already? What? How about 2023? Boy, what? I'm going to Google. Take me to Google instead. Lego Friends sets 2023. Please. There we go. Yeah, this stuff just looks great. Like, this is amazing. Oh, yeah, you're right. The minifigures, those are whack. They did not... Oh, what? I'm angry now. Uh-oh. Why am I angry? Stop being angry, Phil. Am I good? What? Okay, I'm good now. Yeah, the minifigures are unnecessary. I don't think they needed to be dolls, but I can look past that for how good the sets look now, and I appreciate that now they're not having to make everything specifically pink and purple. That felt like such a pandering to a gender standard that shouldn't exist. You know, it's stupid. If you want to make Lego sets for girls, just make Lego sets. just make them. Plastic bricks are plastic bricks. They don't need to be for guys or for girls specifically. Just if you see a set you want, get it. And I think these newer sets do a lot better of a job of not just looking like something that is just an exaggeration of what being a girl is in a stupid way. Like, it doesn't feel like they're pandering to some idea, to some aisle in a store. It feels like they're just making cool sets and slapping the Lego Friends name on it, but it works. So today's Lego Friends gets an awesome, but because there are so many bad old Friends sets, I'm going to put it in better. It's getting better now. It was not better then. Disney. The Lego Disney. I'm going to put Disney in could be better. Because I'm just surprised they don't do more with it. There are some really good Lego sets. Like, for example, this new Lego Disney Castle. This is amazing. I love the color scheme. I know that's a little bit divisive. Some people don't like the flesh-colored castle with the sand blue. I like it. It's great. I think it looks... This is a color scheme we haven't seen before. This is pretty good. I like this. But then there are also some lesser ones. Like, I don't know about this one. This is very facade-like. Although I do like that you can make multiple castles on a one set. But, yeah, I feel like they're wasting this theme a little bit. I feel like they could do so much more. Given how much Disney we have in life, we can definitely see more Disney sets. And so many of them are obviously tailored specifically at girls again. It's just like, hey, look, it's a Disney princess in a dress with some pastel-colored blocks. It's like, okay, great. But, like, you just take set pieces from the movies and make them. Like Aladdin, the castle from Aladdin. Make that. The big boat from Peter Pan with the pirate man on it. Make that. Stuff like that. You get my point. Elsa and Mickey Mouse. The custom Elsa and Mickey Mouse. I'm not sure what you're referring to. The custom Elsa and Mickey Mouse. Oh, what? Here's the castle from Aladdin, but it's mini. Make the big one, please. You were halfway there. Okay, dots. Oh, the actual minifigures? I don't know. I don't know. Some of them are bad. Some of them are alright. I didn't have a problem with Elsa, I think. Dots. Dots. I don't know what there is to say about dots. It almost feels like something that shouldn't be in this list. I guess for what it is, it's pretty good. Given that it just promises to give you a bunch of dots, it does do that. So, I can't hate on it. Dots. It's there. Lego Dreams. Lego Dreams, I'm going to say could be better. I think the sets look great, but the theme itself feels so much like Ninjago, but let's give it a Time Cruisers twist. And it feels like they didn't go all the way with it. I haven't watched the show, but everything I've heard about the theme story-wise, it just sounds derivative in a way that Ninjago is not. Even though Ninjago follows some classic tropes with its storytelling, it's not as bad as Dreams. I think Dreams, if they wanted to really pack a punch when they introduced this theme, they should have done more with it in the storytelling department. You can't just have great looking sets, you got to back it up. And I don't think they did. But just for the sake of giving you something to look at, let's look at some of the sets. I mean, look at this thing. This is amazing. A giant pirate ship with a shark face. Yes. That's a small image. There we go. Big old treehouse. Kids are going to love this. Kids are going to eat this up. And it looks good. A turtle van with a cat cactus on top. Amazing. Slug grandma. Whoa. What else? What else do I even say? Okay. Duplo. Huh. Duplo is either awesome or super awesome, which might be, I'm going to put it in awesome. Being able to introduce kids, little kids, to Legos without them swallowing the bricks and dying, that's cool. And I think, especially when you're that young and your imagination's just running wild, you don't need a lot of detail in your sets to get across the ideas you have. You just slap two bricks together and you're like, what? That's a car now. Great. Duplo is very fun for what it is. For the target audience, it's killing. It's great. You don't even need to go this far with it. You can just have stuff like this. Like if I was like a 2 or 3 year old and someone gave me this, I'm set. That's going to be my entire childhood, is this one set. The only reason I'm not putting it in super awesome is I think a lot of the Duplo sets are too expensive for what you get. But that's really it. Next, Gabby's Dollhouse. Okay, I'm putting it in failure unless you convince me otherwise, images. Alright, we got... That's not good. I don't like that. This is okay. This does not have much value. Nah, that's going to be a failure for me. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, Gabby's Dollhouse fans. I know you're gonna come bust down my door. I'm sorry. That's not it. It feels like what Lego Friends used to be. And I know that's the fault of Gabby's Dollhouse itself. They're not just making up these sets from nothing. But, yeah, it's bad. It's not good. The best set is the boat. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Because at least you can do something with the boat. And the treehouse would be good if it looked more like a tree. But it doesn't. Failure. Harry Potter. Controversy aside with Miss J.K., I think the Harry Potter sets are really cool. Really cool. You know what? I wouldn't mind. Can I shout you out? Okay. You'll have to tell me if I'm pronouncing the first part of your name wrong, though. I'm gonna say, I don't know. Can you tell me how to say those first 3 letters, please? Can you give me like a pronunciation so I can shout you out correctly? If so, then yes. Size. Okay, that was my second guess. Size Animations. There you go. Why am I still on Gabby's Dollhouse? I forgot what I was talking about. Was I just still talking about Gabby's Dollhouse? Oh, Harry Potter. Okay, yeah. Look at Harry Potter. If I just look up Lego Harry Potter, what do we get? This giant castle. It's not minifig scale, but it still looks awesome. All of these new Hogwarts expansion sets. Why do they load like this? Why? Can I see one, please? Dude. No. There we go. I love how all of these sets are modular. I love how you can connect them together. You know, obviously you can modify Lego however you want. If you have your own parts, you can connect sets together to make a bigger thing on your own. But the fact that they give you that possibility right out of the box, kids' imaginations, they're going wild. You know, they're just expanding their castle. They're having a great time. This could easily be an evergreen Lego theme. Even though, you know, even if no one cares about the Harry Potter movies anymore, or the books, and they just abandoned it altogether, I think just the sets themselves look cool enough to outlast the story itself. Just having a castle of magic that you can expand infinitely is great. Lego icons. What is that again? Is that just the new... Yeah, that's just the new Lego ideas. Wait, this is Lego icons now? The modular sets are... What is... I'm going to put this theme in... I'm going to put it in dumb. Hear me out. Because it doesn't need to exist. We had Lego ideas and Lego Creator Expert already. Why did we take those two things and combine them under a new name? What would... Like, I could see taking Creator Expert specifically and turning it into icons. But why is it both? And this set is like... What? Icons doesn't know what it is. This is icons. Dude. What is going on? This is just a word. I'm putting it in extra dumb. It's worse than art now. Size left. Yeah, he just wanted the shout out. I mean, he was pretty upfront about it, so I can't blame him. Belleville. Oh no. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. This was the original Lego Friends. I wouldn't think this theme was that bad if everything wasn't unnecessarily pink. I'm not against stuff being pink. But the fact, like, look, this is a horse jumping over a thing. Why is the thing pink? I've never seen that. I've never seen a pink hurdle. And what is this? Why? A swing is pink. My house is pink. My dog's house is pink. The mesh is pink. What? It's unnecessary. So this is it's going in. It's going in. I'm only gonna put it in dumb though, because. Wait a second. Never mind. I'm putting it in extra dumb. I was going to say it's not that bad because at least they have a good variety of stuff. Like you get houses, you get horses, you get castles. But the people. That's not even close to being minifigures. That's just straight up dolls. They abandoned their own system to make this stuff. And who is this? Who? What? Who did they hire on DeviantArt? No. Lego Ideas. Lego Ideas is a good idea. Better. I generally like Lego Ideas, but I'm not someone who waits around, eagerly awaiting to hear what the next Lego Ideas set is going to be. It's just fine. They usually look good, but they don't excite me too much. So, it's in better. Indiana Jones. How many do we have? Oh, no. We got to go faster, man. We got to go faster. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, kind of like Harry Potter. I wish it would just go on forever. I wish it would. I love the diversity of the Lego Indiana Jones sets that we've gotten. And it just fills you with a sense of adventure. I mean, I guess just a fighter plane, not so much. But like, Egyptian tomb, this crazy looking temple, this also crazy looking temple. Why are there so few sets? Show me more sets, please. Yeah, a giant vehicle with 2 saws on the front in the forest. Yes. This is all great stuff. Like, what? This is a crazy thing. This is just a face. And some... What is that? I don't know, but I love it. Yeah, 5 hours later. I hope not. I've already been doing this for 45 minutes. Oh, no. But I think Indiana Jones is just a perfect encapsulation. I can't even talk. It's over. By hour 5, I'm going to be dead. It's a perfect encapsulation. No. I just love it. Jurassic World. I'm going to say could be better. Just put simply, I think Jurassic World should put more focus on a variety of things rather than just having so many sets be, we got a big truck to capture a dinosaur. Like, that's it. That so many of the sets are big truck or kind of big truck and a dinosaur. I want to see more varieties of dinosaurs. I want to see lots of different stuff, not just vehicles, but also environments, buildings, whatever. There's so much you can do with this, and I think they've only scratched the surface. Lego Marvel. Well, it's better than DC, so I'm going to say better. I don't get the same amount of excitement that I do from something like Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, Ninjago, but Marvel sets, yeah, they're hit or miss, but the good ones are good. I think there's a lot of good that's come out of it. Let me show you a bad one, though. Is that the name of it? Yeah, the Hoopty. Oh my gosh, dude. I forget how much this cost, but it's insane. And look, the people agree. It's got a 2.6 out of 5 stars. This is trash. Why do they do this? Like, look, even Jang Bricks, look at this face he's making. He's flabbergasted. Atrocious. Horrible price. Someone help. That's what's been happening with Marvel lately. They'll have like some decently priced sets, but then some of them will just be insane. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know who is labeling these sets with these prices. But they need to learn what consistency is, because they don't have it. Lego Star Wars, that not only should be an evergreen theme, it is. This thing popped on the scene in 1999, I think. And it's just been going strong ever since. This thing's crazy. Spaceships. More spaceships. Alien buildings. 50 Luke's land speeders. They've got it all. And it's just so fun. I remember some of my favorite Lego memories when I was young was me and one of my friends just were sitting on the floor, and all around us is a bunch of Star Wars figures and ships, and we're just having the aforementioned Star War. We're having it right there. People are blowing up. They're going crazy. It's so fun. People who want a more like serious military army themed theme in Lego, we don't have that, but we do have a Star War. So get into that. That's pretty good. Speed Champions. Speed Champions used to be pretty great, but every year they get more expensive, and I don't like it. I know inflation exists, but the prices are increasing faster than inflation is. They do look good, though. And I do like the idea of just being able to go out and buy a Lego car that looks good. So, better. If they didn't look that good, they'd go and could be better, but they always look great. Super Mario. That's dumb. Super Mario would need to be so much better to be in better, so I can't put it in mid-tier. I mean, I'm sure they made Lego Mario the way he is because Nintendo wanted it to be that way. They wanted him to be a special system where he was an electronic cube boy and he just jumped on lines and stickers, but we all know what we wanted, and it's just a Lego Mario minifigure in minifigure scale sets. So until we get that, it's got to stay in dumb. Even Sonic did it better. I don't think the Sonic sets are that great, so I'm putting it in mid-tier, but the minifigures look great. So there's that. Alpha Team. Well, I hate the logo, but Okay, hold up. These don't look great. Oh, especially this one. This one looks terrible. But there is a lot of fun to be had here. There's a ton of imagination. Giant skull in the ice? Yes, please. Underwater submarine with baby underwater submarine? Absolutely. Another skull, but this time it's a tower. And you got a crazy skull man. This is just so weird, but it's weird in a good way. What is this? Yeah, I like it. It's going in better. I like when Lego used to just embrace these absolutely bonkers themes and ideas. And Alpha Team encompasses that pretty well. Aqua Raiders. I think Aqua Raiders is pretty great too. I think it's underrated. Like, look at this. Submarine and harpoon versus shark. That's awesome. Giant underwater base versus squid. A different looking submarine versus giant crab. Underwater snakes. Man, you crazy. You know what? It's even better than I thought. It's going in awesome. I want this theme to return right now. Lego, I know you're listening. Bring it back. Galaxy Squad. Now, Galaxy Squad. I know not a lot of people have too much love for this theme, but they're missing out, dude. This stuff's awesome. Look how cool this ship is. Look how cool the bug people are. That's a giant praying mantis fighting a man. You can't see it because it's super blurry, but that's what it is, I promise you. This man's flying a bug that's going to eat this guy's face. And look at this guy. What is that head mold? That's insane. I love this theme. This is just so good. 5 out of 5 stars. Perfect score. Galaxy Squad is going in S rank. Out of all the space themes we've gotten that aren't Star Wars, that's the one that I think nailed it. And I'm saying that without any nostalgia, because I've never owned one of those sets. It didn't come out at the right time in my life for me to pick them up. But it's great. I love it. Rock Raiders. To me, this is going to depend on your personal biases. To me, Rock Raiders is just the lesser Power Miners. It's what if Power Miners looked not as great color scheme wise and build wise. So I'm going to say Rock Raiders could be better. I like the idea. I like a theme of just a bunch of people who want to mine stuff. That's fun. I don't know why it's fun, but it's fun. But where's Power Miners? Hello? Am I just not seeing it? Why is there another Lego castle? Wait a second. You go in here too. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Power Miners is awesome. Power Miners is great. They were like, okay, how can we make Rock Raiders better? I know, let's give the color scheme a nice glow up. Let's give the figures a nice consistent look. And let's make them fight rock boys. Let's make them fight these weird... Look at this dude. That's so bizarre. But I want it. Giant claw machine. Yes. Scientist man in mech. Absolutely. These are all great. Giant gear with tank treads. These are just awesome. I love them all. Ghostbusters. They haven't done much with the Ghostbusters theme, so I'm going to say could be better. I do like the idea of having more paranormal themed Lego sets. That's a general theme that we haven't gotten a lot of, but Ghostbusters specifically, we haven't seen much of it, so could be better. Aqua Zone. I'm not as familiar with that one. I've heard of it. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take my Aqua Raiders personally. Once again, personal biases coming in here, but what the heck is this? What is that head mold? It's got some cool ideas, but I think it could be better as well. The builds themselves are not doing it for me. Avatar, I want to say this is in better, but they only made 2 sets for it. They really did not. They didn't give it a chance. the only images you can find of them are super bad. Like, I like this air temple. This is cool. I like the giant Fire Nation boat. But that's all we ever got. Oh, I like this. Someone remade the boat in a modern style and added Appa. Yeah, that's a lot better. How did they not give us an Appa back then? Yeah, that's good stuff. They could have been so much more, but it wasn't. Ben 10. You know what? I mean, for what it was all right. I know people don't like. Some people wish it was Lego system stuff and not Bionicle style, but considering it is Bionicle style, they do look pretty good, and they have a consistent style across the board. Yeah, I mean, if I was a kid and I had these and I was into Ben 10, I'd like them. I'm putting it in just above the mid tier. It's better. Lego Boost. I think Lego Boost is a cool concept. I don't think it's amazing. I think they could have done more with it, but it does get kids thinking on a higher level than just what can I build with bricks. It's also how can I make these bricks do something more interesting? How can I code this? Very simple coding, mind you, to complete a certain task, to have a certain purpose. That's cool. I mentioned before, so I won't go over it again. I did make when I was young, not with Lego Boost, but with Lego Mindstorms, which is somewhere, I'm sure. I made a robot with the help of my friend that would walk up to people and ask them for money, and if they didn't give him money, he would hit them with a stick. And that was his only purpose. And the fact that you can do that with Lego is so fun. Disney Pixar Cars 3. I'm going to say could be better. Because the Cars 2, let's look at Cars 2. The Cars 2 sets were popping off. You got a big old plane. You got a big, okay, that's a bad picture. You got Big Ben, that looks whack. You got a gas station. You've got a racetrack. An oil rig. Like, you got so much variety here. But then you look at the Cars 3 sets, and it's like, okay, we've got some mud. We've got a tiny little bit of a garage. We've got whatever this is. We got the cars themselves, okay. We've got... What is this? Like, that's what most of these sets are. They're just a square, and we put some stuff on top. And that feels pretty lackluster. Same with this. No one's buying this for anything aside from the car. Yeah, Cars 3 could definitely be better. Is Cars 2 even on here? Or did they make... I don't think it's on here. That's a shame. Because Cars 2 is great. The sets, at least. Lego Elves. Lego Elves was pretty awesome. It was surprisingly awesome. That was still around the time when Lego Friends wasn't very good. Lego Elves did what Friends didn't, which is just made cool sets for, you know, beyond that girl stereotype. It's just like, if you're into fantasy themes at all, you can find some stuff to love with Lego Elves. Like, this is a big old wolf fighting a flying carriage. Is it blurry? Absolutely. But, oh, there we go. Yeah, there's just fun concepts captured here. This almost looks like that that t-shirt with the wolf howling at the moon. This is kind of funny. I didn't know this set existed. But there's just a lot of fun concepts captured here. You know, say what you will about the mini dolls, but I think it was cool for what it was. Legends of Chima. I'm not a huge fan of Chima, but It was pretty imaginative. It did something different and interesting. Had a bunch of anthropomorphic dudes fighting each other. Giant tanks that look like lions. Other giant vehicles that look like wolves. A Spider-Man riding a spider mech. Yeah, it's just fun. It's fun. It's different. I've never seen any other theme. Why am I angry again? Come on, man. My guy just keeps becoming angry for no reason. It's so different that I have to respect it. It's going in awesome. Clickets? No. I'm sorry to Cheesy Studios. I know he likes the Clickets. They're just bad. They're bad. What is this? This isn't Lego. No. Who is this? That's a Bratz doll. You can't hide from me. Lego DC Superhero Girls. I'm going to have to consult Google for this one. I do not remember these sets very well. This one's good. I do like this. This one's good too. Even this one, like, hey, you get a motorcycle, you get an orange crystal with a mace? What is happening there? Yeah, these are surprisingly good. I came in with very low expectations. This is probably the worst one, but even it's not too bad. What do you know? It's going in better. I'm surprised. Lego Dimensions. This was awesome. The only thing that was not awesome about it was the fact that it died so quickly and the game crashed a lot and you had to pay so much money to get all the characters. But everything else about it was great. So many different themes. They all could exist together in the same game. So many of them gave you access to a new world to explore. It's good stuff. Lego Dimensions, I'd love to see it return. But ideally not as a Toys to Life thing. Exo Force. I'm going to put Exo Force in better. In my mind, Lego Exo Force sets looked awesome. But the reality is, they just look pretty good. I think my mind remembered them being better. Conceptually, though, they're amazing. This, dude, that one's great. Some of these really popped off. Look how giant these tires are. I think more so than any other theme I can think of, Lego Exo Force was really good at just being massive. Everything was huge. Where's that one base? Yeah, this place. This place is huge. Why, what? If they released a set this big today, it would be like $500. And I don't even think this was 200. It was less. It was less than that. It has some good stuff going. Definitely deserves to be in the top half. Fantastic Beasts. Nah. I guess could be better, but like, I don't know. Could it? Fantastic Beasts just does not. There weren't even that many sets. We got a carriage. We got a man's suitcase. And then we got the Lego Dimensions thing. That's not going to do it. It's dumb. I didn't want to do it, but I have to. I have to speak the truth. It's dumb. Hero Factory. You know, it is sad to see Bionicle go, but Hero Factory, it was a pretty good follow-up. I respect it, and I like that they did something different with it. It took on a more superhero theme rather than a fantasy theme with a lot of crazy lore. Hero Factory gets better. It's better than most. It's good. I like it. Lots of diverse characters. And the villains specifically. Some of these villains were awesome. I love this dude that's just Toxic Waste Man. Helicopter Back Boy. These are not the official names. Witch Doctor. That is the official name. Giant Bee. Just Two-Face, but they made him a robot. There's so much fun stuff here. This is a good mock. Someone made this guy as a mini dude. I like that. Old Drill Hand. The villains were just dope. Hidden Side. I mentioned before that I like the paranormal theme, but Ghostbusters didn't do enough with it. I think Hidden Side did it a lot better, but I'm not going to put it in awesome because I think there are other paranormal themes by LEGO that take it even further in a good direction. But let's look at some LEGO Hidden Side. Oh, we can't. All the images are small. That one's not very good. But this, like a giant fire truck with cannons on top fighting huge Slender Man. That's amazing. Big old truck against the weirdest motorcycle of all time. Yeah, this is good. There's so much good here. And this, people might not have been crazy about this one because it doesn't seem like it's too much, but the vibe that you get from just looking at this set, the color palette and everything, and the rundown nature of it, we don't get this in LEGO very much at all. And I love it. It's such a unique looking set. A unique setting. You know what? I'm bumping it up. Hidden Side was awesome. And I was sleeping on it. And I think everyone else was too. LEGO Juniors, it's fine. The sets usually aren't that impressive, but I do like that younger kids can get into LEGO. So, all for it. Knight's Kingdom. It was fine. It was fine. I don't like it as much as the other castle themes. And it has some weird stuff. Like, who is this? No. Nah, I don't like that. And this feels very prototypey. I don't know. This one doesn't impress me as much as Castle and Kingdoms. Was this an official Knights Kingdom set? I'm not seeing any of the knights. I don't think it is. Anyway, yeah, I like the imaginative nature of it. I like the story, but it's not doing a lot for me. LEGO The Hobbit. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but not as interesting. Set-wise. I'm not talking about the movies, specifically the sets. I think The Hobbit did not do as much as Lord of the Rings, but it was still good. If you are a fantasy theme person, there was a lot of good sets for you here. Like, dude, a hut, giant underground troll place, lots of dwarves. Why are all the images so small? LEGO, you're killing me here. What is this? An elf kingdom place? Yeah, there was fun stuff here. Definitely deserves to be in the top half. Bob the Builder sets. What? How many of these did we get? No. I'm not liking this. Oh, so they made custom ones. Okay. I think the vehicles themselves are fine, but there's not a lot else to love here. Huh. Eh. Could be better. Mixels. Mixels were fun. Mixels were fun. I didn't appreciate them that much back in the day, but there was a lot of good variety. There's tons of interesting parts you could get in these sets. And lots of cool colors introduced. If you just wanted a parts pack of a certain color for your custom builds, Mixels gave you that. Or if you were, on the younger side and you just wanted a bunch of cool characters to play around with, it gave you that too. Mixels is good. Sophia the First, she got sets? I don't even remember them. It was Duplo? Okay, that's why. Yo, what'd they do to Sophia? What'd they do to the squirrel? Why is he so big? As far as Duplo sets go, these are okay. I think other Duplo sets accomplish more than these do. And they lean a little too much into that pink and purple color scheme that feels a bit, pandery to a stereotype. But they're fine. I'll put them in could be better also. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. We're just hitting all the Disney kid shows. What's going on here? We got a pirate ship. Okay, that's cool. I like that. We got an island with hidden treasure. That's cool. This is doing more of what I want. Okay, not this one. I don't know what this is. I liked these first two. We got an island and we got a pirate ship. The rest of them leave a little bit to be desired. This one's okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that one tier higher than Sophia the First. I feel like that gives kids some fun stuff to play around with. And some fun parts, fun characters. Miles from Tomorrowland. I don't even know that show. They made okay. Spaceship with an ostrich? What is going on? Just a skateboard and a little slime boy. Okay, I like the variety. The sets aren't that crazy. But I do like the variety. This is on a similar place to Jake and the Neverland Pirates, I think. Dora the Explorer got sets? How did I miss this stuff? Probably because I'm not looking into Duplo, but still. Oh my gosh, that's cursed. Who did this? Why would they do this? Boots is just a 1x2 brick? Why? Why'd they do that to Boots? I think the sets themselves, though, for that Duplo style are actually kind of cool. The minifigures are cursed, but, you get a little mountain with some trees, a treasure chest, a bridge. The environments themselves are fun. I don't know what the heck this is. A playground? Okay. Does it come with a mat? That's interesting. Dora's house. Wait, this is not... What the heck is this? This isn't Lego. This is Mega Bloks. How dare you? Why is Boots evil? Okay. I know that wasn't real, by the way. That wasn't official. Dora the Explorer. I still think it's better than Sophia the First. In terms of sets. Little robots. What the heck are you giving me here? What is this? Little robots. What on earth? What is this? These are Lego. You telling me these are Lego? Are you sure? Nah. Failure. Not Lego enough. Aside from the little just normal bricks, there's so little Lego here to look at. Little Robots is not doing it. Monster Fighters. This one's amazing. This is on the same level as Hidden Side. The imagination is off the charts. Ghost Train. Yes. Werewolves fighting a man wearing this kind of hat and a straight up gun. Haunted house. More haunted house. Is this even... Okay, that's just part of a set. A lab. They're making Frankenstein. Like, what do you want here? What do you want? They got it. They got it all. Graveyard. The graves look bad, but I still love the concept. Yeah. It's wonderful, especially if you're into that paranormal theme. Nexo Nights. Nexo Nights. I'm just going to put this in better. It kind of falls... Well, actually, no. I'm going to put it next to Dreams. To me, Nexo Nights and Dreams, in order for them to both exist, they needed to be a similar level of quality to Ninjago, and they just aren't that. I think Nexo Nights did better story-wise than Dreams did, but Dreams did better set-wise, just looking good, than Nexo Nights did. Both of them fall short of Ninjago, though. And I only compare them because they obviously were designed to feel similar to Ninjago, in a sense. Galador. This is widely considered to be one of the worst Lego themes of all time. This is just a man. This is one of those things where it's so bad that it's kind of laughably good. Okay, that's custom. That's custom. All right, look. Worst Lego toy. From Just Too Good. Yeah, I'm going to put this in extra dumb. It's not a complete failure because it's so funny. But it is pretty bad. Thomas and Friends. Old Thomas got some sets. Let's take a look. That's not real. Where are the real ones? Are these the real ones? Okay, they came with tracks. That's pretty cool then. You know what? The fact that they came with tracks makes them good. It looks like a decent amount of tracks too. And they give you a little cart to carry stuff in. That's one of the best things you can do when you're making a set for kids that involves trains. Give them stuff to carry. Yeah, I like this. I like it. That felt like a good, realized theme. The only thing I don't like about it is there were not enough characters made. But considering they had to make custom molds for each of their faces and stuff, I get it. It's good. In fact, I think it's better than Jake and the Neverland and Miles, whoever the heck. So I'm putting it in awesome. It's one of the better Duplo themes I've seen. How far are we now? We're getting there. It's still going to take me another 10 years, but we're getting there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't remember how good these sets were. Okay. That one's alright. This one, the Shell Razor, that's cool. I like that. And the minifigures were insane. I like the dojo. I like the attack layer. There's a different version of the turtle van. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty good. They're not wowing me too much, but if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, they're doing you pretty good. They're giving you some stuff to like. Quattro. What? Huh? Quattro. These are just bricks. These are just big old bricks. Giant bricks. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that's very bizarre. I mean, I can't hate on bricks too much. I wish they did more with it, but just giving me a bunch of bricks to play with, and it's obviously designed for very young kids. It's good. Pharaoh's Quest. I think this is very biased. I think Pharaoh's Quest is amazing. I think this is an example of them very much leaning into a theme and giving it their all. Why are the images so small, man? Come on. There we go. Giant Anubis that can come to life and attack man in car. That's fun. Big old pyramid with a scorpion on top. Man on bike fights mummy. Tiny airplane. Everything about this just is fun. It's fun, and you immediately, especially when you're a kid and your imagination's running wild all the time, you just take a look at any one of these sets and ideas come to mind for things you can do, for adventures to be had. Giant snake. Yes. All of this is great. Pharaoh's Quest gets S tier. Lego Baby. It's just going to show me a Lego Baby minifigure. Yeah. Lego Baby theme. No, that's also not what I want. Is this what it is? Lego Baby Wikipedia? Lego Baby was a discontinued line by the Lego Group of bricks and other elements for children of 6 to 18 months. And they look like this. I don't know. I do like that you can get kids into Lego and get them, experimenting using their imagination quickly, but 6 to 18 months, I don't know if you need to be buying them Legos that soon. I don't know how much that's going to do for them. I think they would just like normal blocks, honestly. Lego Baby seems a little unnecessary. Dumb. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Wow. What a movie. These sets were cool, though. I mean, once again, it just inspired you. You're a kid and you look at these sets. There are so many stories that just come to your mind. Don't watch the movie. You can make better stories just looking at these sets. And it captures a theme, a setting that we don't normally see from Lego very much. This very desert theme. We saw that with Pharaoh's Quest in a different way. This is another very good, interesting take on it. I like this a lot. This gets awesome. Even though the movie is very much not awesome, the sets were. Lego Racers. Lego Racers, I remember being pretty hit or miss. There was a lot of, you know what? I was going to say I'm not a huge fan of the tiny cars, but if you're a kid, getting a lot of these tiny cars is a good way to have a lot of fun without having to break your parents' bank. Because, today, if you're a kid and you want Lego cars, you got to go to Speed Champions, and you got to pay, your parents have to pay $20 or more to get you a single car. But back then, you could just get a small set like this and get 4 vehicles in one. I mean, now this set's $300, but back then it definitely wasn't. It was pretty cheap. You could also get 2 vehicles and a helicopter. That's fun. And some of them came in these cool boxes with tires on top. I remember that. Lego Racers is better than I remember. It's a good theme to get when you're on a budget. And if you're not on a budget and you got tons of money and you can buy every single Lego racer set ever made, you're going to be having even more fun. Because you're going to have so many cars to choose from. It's like Hot Wheels, but you build the cars yourself. Lego Racers actually gets S tier. I didn't expect it, but turns out I love it. What the heck is Scala? That looks like a fake logo. Someone made that in Photoshop, but like the old Photoshop. What is this? What? Huh? Not Lego alert. It's going down there with Clickets and little robots for not being Lego. In fact, I'm moving up Gabby's dollhouse because at least Gabby's dollhouse is obviously Lego. These are not Lego. They're not. Scooby-Doo. You know what? I already know where I'm going to put Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is in Could Be Better. Scooby-Doo, there's so many fun settings, vehicles, monsters they could tap into for this theme. And they barely scratched the surface. And some of the sets didn't even look good. Like, I remember a lighthouse, that didn't look great. There was a biplane. I don't know why there was a biplane. When was there a biplane in Scooby-Doo? I don't know. But yeah, that they didn't live up to the potential there, I think. Scooby-Doo, let's look at some of them. Not Scooby. Not Stu. What is happening? Lego Scooby-Doo. The Mystery Machine was by far the best set. The Haunted Mansion was cool too. Okay, you know what? I might be eating my words here. They're better than I remember. This is an awesome mock. I love this. You know what? Yeah, I'm eating my words. They did a good job. I just wish there would have been more. Lego Primo. That sounds fake. That sounds like a fake thing. Okay, so this is very similar to Lego Baby. Okay, yeah, Oh, wasn't this, like, cursed? There was something about this that got this set banned. I don't remember what. The main thing that I had, the issue I had with Lego Baby as a theme, was it seemed unnecessary and didn't do much with it. It was just a bunch of blocks. But having these fun little characters that you can slap on top of wheels and roll around, that makes it a lot better. I think they did a good job with this one. Am I personally interested in it? Of course not. But for what it is, it does a good job. It goes in better. SpongeBob SquarePants. This definitely could have been better. I thought when they got the SpongeBob license, they were going to go crazy with it. And they really didn't. We got the Krusty Krab twice. We got SpongeBob's house twice. We got the Flying Dutchman's ship, very small, once. We got this hospital that I love. But they really didn't do too much with the theme. I think some of the best sets came out in the initial wave, and then after that, they just kind of forgot about it. Which is sad. Also, this chum bucket was not good. What is that? Huh? Okay. I got distracted. It could have been better. I do like it, though. This is one of the better ones in the Could Be Better section. Lego Sports. I am not familiar with these. Weird. The goal... There's two dudes on just a plate, and you only get one actual minifigure there? That's very bizarre. I mean, I don't hate these, but they just seem odd. These faces are cursed. So, what is this? Okay. I'm going to put it a little lower than I was going to before. I'm going to say could be better because there's so little consistency. For hockey, we get these weird demon-looking things. For basketball, we get creepy face guys with springs in their legs. And for soccer, we get just normal-looking minifigures and then dudes on plates. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know. They could not pick a direction. So they went all of them, and it didn't really work. But I like the concept. Stranger Things, isn't there only like 1 or 2 sets? There's only 1, if you don't count the brickheads. Yeah, for that one set was cool, I guess. But I wish they would have done more with it. Stranger Things, it could be better. Because there just isn't much of it. The Lego Batman movie, I thought they did a really good job with that. I'm putting it in awesome alongside the Lego Ninjago movie. I think both of those movies that came after the Lego movie did better in the set department. Lego the Batman. No. The Lego Batman movie. Sets. Yeah, there was so much fun here. So many interesting things. Joker on some balloons. Weird giant bat mech. And this is one of my most wanted minifigs of all time. This Poison Ivy. They did such a good job with the minifigures across the board here. Super interesting Joker. Super interesting Poison Ivy and Robin. Very interesting take on the Riddler. Calendar Man, come on. The Batwing is one of the most unique looking Batwings I've ever seen. This Harley Quinn is just perfect. Probably the best Harley minifigure ever. I don't know what this is, but I don't care. They really killed it with that one, especially in the minifigure department. What is Snap? What is that? Lego Snap? What is this? Nah, they were just trying to get in on that one. What is that thing called? Connects. They were just trying to do connects. Fail. You didn't do it. You didn't need to do it. That's the thing. You shouldn't have thought of doing it in the first place. Lego the Powerpuff Girls. This can't be good, right? It's obviously targeted at a younger audience. It's okay. But they definitely could have done better. Could be better. The Simpsons. There aren't many Simpsons sets, but the ones that exist are good. It's a very good representation of their house. A little boring, but that's not the fault of Lego. Quickie Mart, and then that's it. That's all we got. Imagine if Lego made a straight up tavern. That'd be insane. Yeah, Simpsons, they didn't do much with it, but the ones that exist are good. Toy Story. Now, I think the Toy Story sets are pretty dope. Surprisingly so. This one's not a good example of that. Dude, people falling into flames? How did Lego make that? A race car? You just got like a cabin and a van. The cabin's pretty bad, but... Oh, a smaller version of the race car? That's fun. The original, like, Toy Story 1 through 3 sets are very good. The Pizza Planet truck is awesome. I think there's so much good here that I have to give it an awesome. That might be a little bit of nostalgia talking on my part, because I didn't own any of those sets, but I remember seeing them when I was growing up. And there was something about them that made me want them, even though I wasn't a huge Toy Story fan or anything. Lego Trolls. I like whatever this funky thing is. I like... This is weird, but I guess in a way that makes it cool. I still think there's something about it that's not quite working. But overall, I am a little more impressed than I thought. This is not Trolls. Oh, this is a different kind of Lego Trolls. This is from Castle. And I love it. But yeah, Lego Trolls, the theme, it's somewhere between these two. It's not as good as Scooby-Doo. I'll put it down here. The Angry Birds movie. Man. I think these sets were surprisingly good, given that they were based on the Angry Birds movie of all things. Like, especially some of the bigger sets. Oh, and this boat. Yeah, this boat looks whack. But so did the one in the actual movie. And I think they did a good job of capturing it. The main castle, that they did really good with that one. I think this is in better, honestly. Like, I'm not interested in it, but they did a good job capturing what they were trying to capture. Lego Ultra Agents. I think this is good. Yeah, both this... Oh, that's very cool. We don't get a whole lot of sets in this olive green, military green color. That's interesting. And I love this boat. Yeah, this theme is better than I remember it being. I always thought of this as the lesser of the two Agents themes, but it's pretty nice. It's a lot of fun stuff. Okay, Ultra Agents is going in... It's going in awesome, honestly. I'm very impressed. And while we're here, let me also put the normal, original Agents theme there, too. They're both very good. And I love the variety of fun enemy characters. Fun villains. Lego Movie 2 sets. They're alright. I don't think they're as good as the original Lego Movie sets. Yeah, this one just doesn't interest me as much as I think they thought it would interest a lot of kids at the time. This one was cool. But overall, I feel like this was a bit of a downgrade from the original Lego Movie in terms of sets. So I'm going to say could be better. Which is the same way I feel about the movie itself. Lego Movie 2 could have been better. The original Lego Movie was S tier. Vikings. I like Lego Vikings as a concept, even though it's a little weird because Vikings are just all about coming and plundering and killing people, which does not seem very on brand for Lego. But the Lego Viking sets themselves, they were pretty amazing. You don't get stuff like this from Lego. You don't get giant wooden fortresses with whatever the heck this is. You don't get giant Viking ships with huge sails. Lots of printed shields, too. Wyverns, like... Yeah, two boats slapped up against each other. That's very cool. And a dire wolf. I love what has been captured here. I love the subject matter they chose. I do think it's not super top tier in terms of the builds, but I love everything else about it. Oh, Lego Adventurers. This is going in S tier. I think some of the builds don't hold up, but the theme itself, so good. Just the idea of going on adventures all across the world, finding treasures of various sorts. So much fun. I love this Lego Ideas Set version. That's awesome. I wish we would get something like this. Yeah, hot air balloons, desert temples, old-timey cars. It's got everything. It's got so much good stuff. Even weird stuff. Like, you know, you can imagine when you're a kid going out into just like the deep, deep woods and finding something weird like this. What is this image? I don't know. Why is it in the void? But the set was cool. Yeah, this is good stuff. Definitely deserves S rank alongside Pharaoh's Quest, which was kind of a spiritual successor to it in many ways. Video, well, you already know from the thumbnail, this is going to be bad. I'm actually not putting it in F rank though, because the minifigures are so good. In fact, I might only put it in dumb as opposed to extra dumb or failure, because, you know, even though I think the basis of the theme as a concept is really stupid and I hate it, the minifigures are amazing, and lots of the builds are surprisingly good. Like this car. It's a weird car, but there's still some fun to be had there. Giant boombox that doubles as a stage. That's fun. And, I don't know what's going on here. An ice cream parlor, but, oh, there's the lady from the thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, I think it could be a lot worse than it was. Imtron. What? I'm not familiar. Oh, okay. I don't love the color scheme of this. This goes with Blacktron. Yeah, this is on the exact same wavelength, just a different color scheme. Still not huge on the building style, but I like it well enough. How long is this? Very long. That's... Oh, my person's crying. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's pretty long, man. This is going to go on for a while. I've already been streaming for 100 minutes. And I imagine it's going to keep going on for a while because I got to get through the rest of these. Lego Fortnite. Do we even have sets for that yet? I don't think we do. Winnie the Pooh. Isn't there just one set for that? Okay, yeah. I mean, that the set's good. It's a good set. But as a theme, it doesn't really succeed as a theme. But the set's good, so I'll just put it in could be better because I think there's more potential to be had there. Extra. Okay, extra's actually kind of awesome. You just get a bunch of parts from a specific theme. You want food? Here's food. Trees? Take them. Christmas stuff? There you go. Lamp posts. They got something for everyone. Nautical themed things. You can get a whole dang shark. Roads that you can slap up against each other. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Lego Extra gets awesome. The Lone Ranger. We don't get enough Wild West themed stuff from Lego these days, or at all. So just for that, I'm saying Lone Ranger is awesome. It did a good job of capturing that Wild West theme, even though the movie was trash. You know, it was still good. In fact, where's the other Wild West? I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Dino. I barely remember this. So this was more so about capturing dinos. This feels very similar to modern day Jurassic World sets, but I feel like they're more realized. Oh, thank you for that, Mr. Jester. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, I like these a little bit better than the modern day Jurassic World sets. I feel like we get a little bit more variety from this. And also this base, like if Jurassic World dropped a set this size with this much stuff, it'd be like $200 or more. There's a lot to love here. Lego Dino, where did I put? Where did I put it? Where did I put what? Where's Jurassic World? I don't care. It's going in better. Wherever I put it, it's probably lower than that. Let's go to Alien Conquest. That's another thing we don't get too much of, is a theme that really focuses on aliens. We saw a little bit of aliens coming back in the new Lego City Space stuff. But this one, you really got some interesting looking aliens. And just straight up UFOs. That's very fun. I don't think this theme is as imaginative as some of the other space themes like Galaxy Squad or even Mars Mission. But I do like it. I do like it. Alien Conquest is going in better alongside Dino. Now, Lego games. This is where my bias is really going to come in. So if you disagree with this pick, I get it. I'm putting Lego games up at the top. I love board games. Were most of their board games good? No. No, they weren't. But I'll tell you which one is carrying this theme right now. It's Lego Heroica. I mean, it was a fantasy dungeon crawling game made of Lego that was easy to slap a bunch of sets together and reconfigure them as many times as you want. I love it. I love it so much. Lego Heroica carries this theme to S tier for me personally, but I can definitely see if you think it's worse. I get that. Lego Batman as its own separate theme, not DC. Specifically Lego Batman sets. I'm having to find some of the old ones. I think it was like 2006. Yeah. The old Batcave. This is like stuff from the Lego Batman video game, the first one, in Lego form, in actual set form. I think they did a pretty great job. I do think... I hate that I can't see your full comment. I don't know why YouTube's like this, but they did improve with the video games in many respects, but I also kind of like the simplicity of some of the old ones. Why am I crying again? Because I typed 2006. That's why. I do like the simplicity of games like the Complete Saga. You know, I think in some ways Lego games have gotten a little too advanced. I kind of want them to dial it back a little bit, but that could just be my nostalgia talking. But anyway, I think these original Lego Batman sets that were just called Lego Batman and not DC did a really great job of capturing that dark gothic aesthetic that a lot of the old Batman stuff had. And a lot of the Batman stuff now still has. So I'm going to put this in better. They're not blowing my mind, but I like them. Lego Unikitty. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't think this one's going to be great. We get just some people hanging out by balloons, some people hanging out by a car, some people hanging out by a different car. I feel like outside of this set and this set, we didn't get that much actual stuff from the Unikitty theme. It was mostly just characters standing there. And for that reason, I have to put Unikitty in could be better. I don't think it's quite dumb. There's definitely an audience there for it, but Wait, Lego Heroica is its own thing? They made it a separate thing? You know that's going in S rank. I'm super biased towards Heroica. Jack Stone. That's another one where I'm like, I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know if Jack Stone's going to be it. What is even going on here? He's grabbing onto a crane, going into a boat. There's another crane, but now he's a firefighter. He's still a firefighter. Now he's a Coast Guard. Was this just Lego City, but they made everything a little bit bigger, but also simpler? I don't think we needed this. This feels unnecessary. Jack Stone, I'm sorry, but you're a little bit dumb. You're not quite Galador dumb, but you are pretty dumb. Lego Studios. Lego Studios. What is that? This is an interesting concept. It felt like this was Lego wanted to make sets about certain franchises, but they didn't want to pay for the rights. Because it captures so many different themes in small ways, it just feels like it leaves you wanting more. So I'm going to put it in could be better. I want more of all of those individual themes we see within it, but as a collective theme, I don't think it does too much. Speed Racer. For some reason, I wanted these sets when I was young. Yeah, I kind of like these. They look odd, and the cars are way bigger than they need to be, but... Okay, those aren't the same tires. Someone modded this. I like it. I like it. I think for what it was, and at the time it came out, it was above mid-tier. It was good. It was good stuff. I have a hard time articulating exactly why, but there's something about these scenes, these cars, that just feel really interesting and fun. Yeah, I like that. Unitron. I never hear anything about that. Unitron. What? This is just more of that same kind of style I'm not big on. Oh, this is the monorail set. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm putting this in the same tier as Blacktron and Mtron. It doesn't do a lot for me personally. You might love it, but I don't know. I don't love the style. UFO. I wasn't aware there was a theme called that. I guess I have to search for it specifically. UFO theme. It still gives me other stuff. I guess this is it? Yeah. Yeah, this looks right. I mean, I like what's here. But it all feels very one-sided. And I just don't... I feel like UFO as a theme, just focusing on aliens and UFOs, doesn't give us a whole lot to play with. Something like Galaxy Squad, where it's like dudes versus aliens, that gives more, that lends to kids' imaginations. I feel like UFO is very one-sided and doesn't do a whole lot. So I'm going to say could be better. Freestyle? What is that? What is Lego Freestyle? It's just some weird looking... What? Okay, it's a man with a tree for a nose and a giant bird that's also a house. This is Lego. We are tripping out, dude. My house turned into a dinosaur. This man's car turned into a man with a hat. This man's car grew too many teeth. Help us. We are trapped in a trip. We cannot escape. What is going on? What is going on? I kind of love it, though. I love how unabashedly insane it is. Better. Nah, okay. I don't know. It's mid. I kind of hate it, and I kind of love it at the same time. Lego Ninja. This was the original Ninjago. Let's see how it compares. It's just going to show a bunch of Ninjago stuff. Okay, hey, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. You can just get like a little battle pack of dudes. That's cool. This isn't too bad at all. Hey. Oh, especially this one. I like this one quite a bit. I'm impressed. The original Lego Ninja theme. Better than I expected. It's going in... It's going in awesome. A little bit of my bias coming through there. Lego Pirates. Did I even grab it? Yes. Lego Pirates goes in S tier for sure. I wish we got more Lego Pirate stuff on a consistent basis. I mean, just like islands, you get revolutionary looking soldier dudes fighting pirates, lots of skull islands, lots of treasure, lots of cool forts. Yeah, these are good. These are just good sets. I have almost no complaints about any of these. Why is there a fire extinguisher logo on this one? What is going on? This is from the Lego... No, it's from Amazon. That's weird. Lego Pirates gets S rank. So many stories to be told there. Fabuland. Oh no. This was the original Animal Crossing. It just looked whack. Like, I don't understand why the colors were so insane and why the figures had to look so terrifying. Like, I don't want to be... If you left me alone in a room with any of these guys, I would be terrified now. Not just as a kid, now. And I'm in my mid-20s. Dude, yeah. I see these people outside my house, I'm running. Why is his hat so big? Why is he a pimp? What's going on? Fabuland. You get... it's kind of on a similar wavelength of freestyle, though. I think it could be better if it was less creepy. But something about it's kind of awesome. Someone made a Fabuland AT-AT. That's wonderful. I love to see stuff like that. Okay, Discovery Kids. That was a theme. Lego Discovery Kids. We had a Mars rover, which was Technic. We had just a big old space shuttle. This is fine for what it is. None of it's super wowing me, but it does a pretty decent job for what it is. Yeah, I think it could be better, but it's good. It's good. Lego Disney Planes. Was this Duplo or Juniors or something? It was Duplo. Okay, I mean, you kind of have to change your mindset when you look at Duplo sets. You can't expect crazy stuff, crazy intricacies and details. This is terrifying. I don't like this at all. Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks like they didn't release too many sets for it, but what we got, I think they got a good variety of stuff. You got more of like an air race show here. You've got just a nice flight school. You've got people putting out fires. You got a little bit of everything from that movie. Even if I don't like the movie, I appreciate that they captured the variety. That goes in better alongside those other younger themes. Futuron. I feel like some of these are AI generated. Futuron. This is like Classic Space Plus. They just gave them a weird diagonal on their outfit and said, there we go. Let's keep Classic Space going. I kind of like it marginally more than some Classic Space stuff. That's a mock. I was about to say, that looks amazing, but that is not an official set. Yeah, I think they got a little more imaginative with these than with the original Classic Space, and for that reason, I like it a little bit better. I'm going to put it in awesome. Ice Planet 2002, one of the few names, one of the few theme names that has the year in it. Now, Ice Planet 2002, I think, is one of the best space themes from the old days. I love these mocks of the gunship. That's so fun. Yeah, this felt like a much more realized space theme. It was all very generic in the normal Classic Space and some of those Tron ones that I put in mid-tier. I like these. Like this double cockpit design, that's very interesting. That feels very inspired. That's a LEGO Ideas set. That's not real. Yeah. Whatever I put the other ones at, I think that's good as Futuron. I like both of those. Animal Crossing. The Animal Crossing sets that came out these days, they are surprisingly good for what they are. I'm putting them in awesome. The main thing I like about them is the modularity. Like, look at all these sets together. If it ever... There we go. Wow, this is a huge image. Once you get all these sets, see how they're all on these similar rounded base plates? It makes it very easy to just connect them and make your own world. And with all these different villagers, you can easily just buy all the sets from this one wave and never need to buy any Animal Crossing stuff again. This is enough to play forever. If you're a kid, especially. I like that a lot. I think they did a great job with that. It deserves awesome. Spirius with a bunch of eyes in the logo. That definitely sounds AI generated. What is this? This is weird. This is bizarre. I'm going to put this on the same level as Blacktron and stuff. It gives me a very similar vibe. The build style feels very much in that same vein. Explorians. I swear they're making stuff up. Oh, it was with an E. They really did just make a bunch of very similar style sets with different color schemes and give them different names. This is pretty good though. This goes beyond some of those other ones. This feels very imaginative. I like that. I recognize this one from LEGO Racers the game. Yeah, this one gets beyond that mid-tier for me. This one goes up towards... This one's in better. It's not quite as good as Futuron and Ice Planet, but I like it. Robo Force. Oh no. uh no. I don't think they were quite ready to make this theme. It's a cool idea. A bunch of human-like people driving giant robots. But they didn't have the stuff to make that yet. Could be better. Could definitely be better. Insectoids. Now these were more inspired. These weren't just your classic spaceships. They did something with it. It felt like an early precursor to the villains of Galaxy Squad. And I like it a lot. Someone made a cool mock with the wings. I like that a lot. Yeah, this feels like one of the better space themes. I'm putting it up beside Ice Planet 2002. Lego Incredibles 2. Wasn't this Junior stuff? Yeah, these all felt just kind of half-baked to me. Like the tiniest helicopter with an even tinier helipad. An extremely downsized drill car. This was supposed to be their house. And it's just one wall with a waterfall. Yeah, I don't think they did a good job with that one. Mid-tier. Stunts. Lego Stunts with a Z. These are all... The main problem with this theme is that they're all way too overpriced. I do like the one-off little motorcycle guys. That's fun. I definitely would have ate that up as a kid. I would have wanted all of these bikes. So I think that part of the theme is good. But all of the sets that go beyond that are overpriced and don't add that much value, in my opinion. Yeah. So I'm torn on that one. I think it could be better. Life on Mars. This one was weird for just its color scheme. Everything was so muted. And the alien figures were very interesting. This felt like the early Mars mission. You can see that they were going in a different direction build-wise from all of those other themes that I was complaining about how similar they were. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to put this in awesome alongside Futuron and stuff like that. The original castle. The old yellow castle and stuff. I mean, this is still good. Does it look as good as the newer castles? No, but it's still good stuff. And for that, I'm going to put it in better. Tech Play. What does that mean? Lego Tech Play. No, that's Technic. I'm not seeing anything from that theme. Can't even find it. What the heck is... What is this? Wikipedia. Lego Tech Theme. Even it doesn't know what it is. Alright, well, just for that then, you're a failure of a theme. If I can't find you, you must have really done something bad. Lego Fortnite. It barely exists as a theme right now, so I'm just going to put it in mid by default. Paradisa. This one's going to be bad. This follows that same thing I don't like about things feeling too pink and girly for no reason. They didn't need to be this pink. It could have just been about people having fun living on a paradise island. This one gets closer to that, but it's still kind of odd. Huh. I do kind of like the architecture, though, but they feel half-baked. Hello, Nelson. Could be better. That's just everything's falling down there. I feel bad. But then again, there is 190 themes, so. Oh, there's Western. Yeah, I'm putting Western up in better. I wanted to put it up there earlier because it's a little bit less good than Lone Ranger in terms of how the sets look. Doc McStuffins sets. Why is this doll a brick, but everyone else is a figure? Yeah, that's weird. I mean, the sets themselves are fine, though. I just disagree with some of the choices. But they're fine. I think they're on a similar level to Jake and the Neverland Pirates and stuff. So I'm putting them up with there. Slicer, Throwbots. Huh? Whoa, okay. This is interesting. This feels very Bionicle. This is weird in a good way. This one's especially bizarre. What is going on here? I kind of like them. It's hard to say why, but I kind of like them. Better. Yeah, I agree. I think Lego Fortnite, that mode, is just okay compared to Minecraft. Why am I crying again? Come on. Why is my character always crying? I have to stop my man from crying all the time. Yeah, I think it just doesn't have as many possibilities as what Minecraft has. Lego Fortnite is very linear. It's find this thing to make this, and then use what you got now to find this next thing to make this next thing. And you can't really deviate from that too much in terms of progression. Whereas in Minecraft, there are so many possibilities for what you can do, so many things you can make at any given time. It's not as expansive and as interesting as I initially thought. Cyber Slam. I've definitely never heard of that one. Is that what this is? I guess so. What happened to the minifigs? Why are they so tall? Oh no. So this is just all about like extendo arms and things that shoot. I mean, that's fine. I like that as a concept, but they didn't have to make some of the choices they made with it. Could be better. Robo Riders. Robo Riders. Okay, this feels similar to that weird Throwbot thing we just saw. I kind of like it. Yeah, same thing. Like, you give me a bunch of multicolored, weird-looking boys, I'm gonna like it. Robo Riders and Slicer, they're right there together. Cybermaster. That sounds like something on a Doctor Who. Is that something on a Doctor Who? Doctor Who? Cyber Masters? That is something. I thought so. Lego Cybermaster. What the heck is that? It's just a big old creepy robot with bloodshot eyes. Well, that's bizarre. Yeah, that's really weird. That is really strange. It feels like a less good version of Mindstorms. So I don't. It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Forma. Lego Forma. This was very short-lived. Was it just different types of fish? I mean, they look cool. I can see why people would hate this, but I think as a concept, using more flowy parts in Lego isn't bad. Maybe not to this extent, but I don't hate this as much as I expected to. It's fine. It's weird in a charming way. What else do we have? Mickey Mouse. Lego Mickey Mouse theme. Okay, these aren't it. Maybe I need to look for Duplos. Oh, there we go. These just feel awkward. They feel like they didn't really find their footing. They didn't know what angle to go at it with. He just joined Lego City Firefighters. That's interesting. Mickey's Car Garage. It's fine, it just feels a little bit awkward. Could be better. Lego Island Extreme Stunts. I wasn't even aware this got sets. I would probably like this when I was young, but the sets don't look that good. None of them look... Yeah, they're not lookers. They don't... Mm-mm. I'm going to put this in... Huh. Could be better. I guess that's it. I don't like putting everything in that tier, but that's how I feel. I like the idea, it just could be better. Knight's Kingdom. The other one. I'm putting it with... I think I looked at all the Knight's Kingdom stuff together, so... Wherever I put the other Knight's Kingdom, that's where this is going. Can't even find it at this point. I don't know where it is. There it is. Okay. Disney Pixar Lightyear. Now, I don't like the movie, but the sets I remember being pretty great. I really like the spaceship design, and I love the minifigures and the armor pieces they have. I like this mech he fights in the 4+ set. The minifigures are still great. The big ol' Zurg is cool. Yeah, I like all of these sets. I actually wish they made more Lightyear sets, even though that movie was garbo, and that would not have ended well for them. I'm putting this in better. I don't know what theme this is. This is just a bunch of people standing around. Lego 2... Is that set 205, or was there a... Surely that's not the theme. 205 people set. So it really is just people. Okay. It's fine. Could be better. Trains. Lego trains. I mean, a lot of kids love trains. So, I think just by default, this is going to go in better. I wish there were cheaper trains. Why do I have a subscribe now? I need to change my I need to change my keybinds, because I end up switching over to these other versions of myself way too easily. Little Forest Friends. Lego Little Forest Friends. What on earth? Why is there a creepy man? This is disturbing, but I also kind of love it. I feel like if I was a kid, I would love these weird sets, and it would probably, I would grow up and not be a normal person if I had these sets. Something would be wrong with me. But I would still have a lot of fun. Yeah, these are so interesting and weird. It's like Lego wanted to make the Smurfs, but they're like, what if the Smurfs were just like a flesh tone? No, we didn't need that. But okay. For some reason, I like this. Action Wheelers. Lego Action Wheelers. That's an actual screwdriver. Well, not a real one, but it's designed to be like an actual screwdriver. This is bizarre too. They were trying something. I don't know that it's something they needed to try, but they were trying something. And it seems like they only got as far as the wheels. Huh. Whoa, wait a second here. What are these parts? Lots of interesting pieces. Just for the ingenuity's sake, I'm going to put this in better, even though I think it's a little bit dumb. I think there's some things that kids could learn from that. Just some buildings. Is this Lego Town? Let me look up Lego Town logo. I don't know what this is. So just by default, is there a town somewhere down here? I don't think so. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to say this is town. And town will get just as good of a mark as city does. They're both great. World City. I don't know as much about that one. Lego World City. It was just kind of Lego City before Lego City existed. And you know what? It's good. It's kind of a more realistic Lego City in some respects. Like this police station feels very grounded in reality. It's very black and gray as opposed to white and blue. Well, I say that and then we get a yellow train station, so I don't know. It's good. It's just Lego City before Lego City. That also gets S tier, yeah. Super awesome. Good stuff. Extreme Team. I was not aware of this. That's a cool set. This is kind of more like what I wanted Lego Extreme Stunts to be. It's still a little bit funky, but I like it better than that. Seems like it was short-lived, too. So, Extreme Stunts made it here. I'll put this in better. It's a little bit better, though. Not too much. Hydronauts. I do like this better than a lot of those other space themes, but this does have a similar style to it. I think just for the extra theming, the extra character, I'm going to put it up around the same place as Ice Planet 2002. Lego Adventurers again. Well, it's going up here. We already know. Orient Expedition is also part of Adventurers, so I'm putting it in S tier as well. Any of that Adventurer stuff, I love it. Rescue. That's not a good name. That is not a good name. I like to think that this man's name is Rescue. I don't think this was needed. I think having Lego City sets based on like hospital and emergency service stuff, that's good. That's good. That's all we need. This feels unnecessary. Dacta. What? Lego Dacta? What is this? It's like an in-between for Technic and System. It's interesting. Whoa. What is going on here? This is so bizarre. I don't know what's going on, but I kind of like it. I'm going to put it on the highest level of could be better. Space Police with a really bad logo. Why was their logo so bad? I want the original Space Police. It's alright. It feels very much on that same wavelength as a lot of the other Trons. So I'm putting it with Black Tron. But another Adventurers theme? Come on, man. You didn't need to put this many. It's not necessary. Where's the other? It's got to be on here, right? There's another Space Police? Where's the Space Police I'm thinking of? Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah, this Space Police was great. So many unique villains. It's extremely interesting. I'm putting it in awesome. All the other... where did the other one go? All the other Space Polices that aren't that, they're just fine. I'm putting them with Black Tron. Lego Kuzo. This was like Lego Ideas before it found its footing, so I'm going to say could be better because Ideas did do it better. Lego Agents 2.0 is extremely similar to Lego Agents. So, where did I put that? There we go. It's going with Lego Agents. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is like a worse version of the normal Pirates theme to me. I would rather not have a brand attached to it, so I'm going to put it in awesome, but have Pirates be the better one. Lego Disney Princess kind of encapsulates what I don't like about what Lego's doing with the Disney theme. I think it's fine to make Lego sets based on the princesses. I have nothing against that. But I just think they make those princess sets feel very pandering to that girly toy stereotype that we so often see. So I'm going to put this in dumb. I don't think Disney needs to go in that direction. I think we should just be able to have like, oh, you know, here's one of the Disney princesses' castles, and it just looks like how the castle should look. Rather than we made it pink, you know. Lego minifigures is S tier. Everyone loves the minifigures. I wish they were not quite so expensive these days, but they're still great. Lego Bionicle, this is where my bias comes in again. I think Bionicle's amazing. I said that I liked... where's the other things I liked? I said I liked Action Wheelers and Slicer and Robo Riders. I like Bionicle for the same reasons, but they did it even better. Dino Attack is very much on the same wavelength as Dino. I think both of these are great themes. This one was darker, but they both got a wide variety of Dino themed sets, and I like them. I like them a lot. Lego Minecraft, I want to put in S tier, but I'm going to put it in A instead because I feel like there are so many obvious things to capture from Minecraft in Lego form, and they're not really doing that. Like, I'm thinking Illager outposts. I'm thinking the Desert Temple, stuff like that. How have we not gotten that? And instead we've gotten 50 different giant animal houses, you know. I think they need to do a little bit more with the theme to bump it up. Lego Lord of the Rings is just going to be wherever the Hobbit was, but one higher. Hobbit was better. Lord of the Rings is awesome. That's what I'll say about that. Lego Kingdoms. For me, Lego Kingdoms is Lego Castle, but done better. So, let's take a look at some of the Lego Kingdom sets, because I think they're very impressive. I love this little brown, black, and green fort, prison tower rescue. This is great. Every set from Lego Kingdoms was wonderful. Yeah, there are no misses. They genuinely did not miss with any of these. Even the tiny ones are good. Lego Kingdoms is a 10 out of 10 theme. It doesn't get as much love as the normal castle, but I think it deserves it. Lego Atlantis. Oh yeah, I don't even know why I looked that up. This one's awesome. This one's almost as good as Ninjago, but just not as interesting. So I'm going to put it along down here with the Lego Ninjago movie. Lego Overwatch, it was good for what it was. I'm going to try to put the controversy part of that aside and just focus on the sets themselves. They were very good representations of the sets. So I guess I'll say awesome. Reluctantly. Lego Monkey Kid. Monkey Kid does a very good job. It's better than Nexo Knights for sure. I'm going to put it in better. It's yet to... Well, I'm thinking about putting it in awesome. Because there's very little to criticize. I think I'm being too harsh on it. So I moved it up to awesome. Dino 2010 is just the other Dino theme, Dino Attack, but less violent. So it goes in the same place. Lego Dinosaurs was a theme? Just straight up dinosaurs? Show me the theme. Can't even find it. Oh, this was one. This dino came from dinosaurs. Or maybe these did. Yeah, these did. These looked bad. These looked bad. I'm sorry. They were dumb. Lego Architecture. To me, architecture is just fine. I'm sure some people love it, but it's not for me. And as I said before, this is a biased list, so it's just fine for me. Mars Mission is almost as good as Galaxy Squad, but not quite. So where did I put Galaxy Squad? I put it in S rank. Okay, then I'll put Mars Mission in A. Mindstorms is going to go wherever Boost went. Boost went in better? Okay, that's where it's going. Creator 3-in-1 is going wherever Creator... Or, no, we haven't gotten Creator yet. We got Creator Expert. I think Creator's S rank. Not all the builds are that interesting, but I think I realized recently as I was watching Jangbricks review some more recent Creator sets, how important it is when you're just getting into Lego as a kid to have Lego introduce this idea of taking apart a set and rebuilding it into something completely new and different. And Creator 3-in-1 is pretty much the only theme that does that these days. It used to be a standard in Lego instruction booklets to point out alternate builds and say, hey, look, you can rebuild it into stuff like this or this or this. Now they don't do that, but Creator still does. So I think that's very important. The Botanical Collection. Surprisingly good for what it is, but it doesn't excite me that much. I'll put it in better. Minions: The Rise of Gru. Could be better, I guess. I don't know. Technic. I'm not a Technic fan, but it's good for what it is. I'll put it in better. Aquanauts and Aqua Sharks and Stingrays. Let's look at all three real quick. Aquanauts. Okay, so that's very much in a similar vein to Aqua Zone. Now let's look at Aqua Sharks. Aqua Sharks is immediately more interesting just because they're shaped like creatures as opposed to just normal submarine, Lego space style submarines. And then Aqua, just Stingrays. Didn't even have it Aqua in the name. Stingrays. I'm only seeing one set. Okay, there's this one too. They're all in a similar vein, but I think that Aquanauts is the least interesting. So I'm going to put Aqua Sharks. Where did I put... Okay, Aqua Zone was here. I'm going to put Aqua Sharks and Stingrays with that. And then I'm going to put Aquanauts. That's tough. I'll put Aqua Sharks because it's my favorite in better. And I'll leave the other two down there. Aqua Raid. How many Aqua is there, dude? Aqua Raiders? Wait, but that's a separate thing from... They weren't talking about this. Aqua Raiders old sets. Is this one of them? Yeah, it is. Okay. These are more interesting than all of those from before. I'm putting that into better with Aqua Sharks. Those are my... If I could just get 2 of the 4 Aqua themes from that period, it'd be Aqua Raiders and Aqua Sharks. I don't care about the other 2 as much. Arctic. Lego Arctic. Now, I don't know exactly which Arctic they're referring to with that logo. Lego Town Arctic. Okay, thank you for that. These just don't look that good. They're not the worst, but they don't look that good. So I'm going to say could be better. Lego Education Sets. What do we get? Tech Machines. Well, those are funky and weird. What? Spike Essential Set. What are you talking about? Creative Lego Brick Set, pack of 1,000. You could just get a Lego Classic set. What? I don't think you need specifically branded Lego Education sets. To me, if you're going to make Lego Education sets specifically, then you need to just give like useful tools for learning, like numbers or colors or different shapes, as opposed to just like, here's some weird tech machines. Like you can get machines like this in normal Lego sets and they don't look as odd. To me, this feels unnecessary. Dumb. E-Lab. I'm very interested in what E-Lab could be. What am I looking at? What is the... Huh? What? I don't like this. I just don't. I'm going to put this in dumb also. Sorry, eLab. Spybotics. This is also bizarre. I feel like I found a cursed section of the Lego catalog. I do like this a little bit better, though. It's not going to be dumb. I'm going to say could be better. I think they all look a bit too samey. It's fine, though. Lego World Racers. Oh, dude, I forgot about this theme. I completely forgot about this. And you know what? I love it. I love this theme. 2 racing teams that are fighting each other to the finish line. And all the sets, every set I look at looks great. A little Cinderella story here. S rank for World Racers. Lego Model Team. Oh, these were just giant vehicles. Okay. I'm not opposed to this idea, but I think they didn't really capture the right subject matter with it. I think they needed more sets like this. I think if you're going to have giant cars in Lego, they need to be giant cars that car people are interested in, not here's a helicopter or here's a van. Like that's not, I don't think people are going to be buying that up. So Model Team, I'm not opposed to it, but it could be better. And then lastly, we have Lego Factory. A Skyline. Lego Factory sets. Lego Star Justice. I like these. They're weird, but I like them. Amusement Park. These definitely could be better, but I like them so much that I'm going to put them higher than that. They're on the very tail end of better. This is especially cool to me. Like, this is just wacky. It's wacky in the best way. Airport. Okay, this one's bad, but most of them are pretty okay. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. And I like this one. This one's all right. This one's kind of bad. And that other one, the airport, is just trash. But that's it. That is all 190 plus themes ranked. It took me almost 3 hours. I knew when I took on this task, it was going to be long. It was going to be a long process. I didn't realize it was actually going to be almost 3 hours long. That's insane. But thank you to anyone who watched this video at all, who watched it live, who watched it after the fact, and especially a huge thank you to anyone. If there's anyone out there who watched this entire thing or listened to this entire thing while doing something else, you're a legend. I don't know how you made it this far. I don't know why you did this to yourself, but thank you for listening to me ramble on about every Lego theme ever made. And if you liked it, feel free to give this video a like or subscribe or do something. Comment your favorite Lego themes. Apparently my favorites are Ninjago, City, Town, Classic, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Galaxy Squad, Pharaoh's Quest, Racers, Adventures, Games, specifically Heroica, Pirates, Bionicle, Minifigures, Kingdoms, Creator, and World Racers. So tell me your favorites. Maybe not your top, however many that was, but your top 2 or 3 in the comments below. And hey, Feel free to tell me your least favorite theme too if you want to. Just don't be too mean about it, because there might be some people who love that theme and you'll make them sad. But thank you for watching, and I am going to go, I'm honestly going to go to sleep. It's an hour away from midnight for me. This took longer than I thought, and my brain is gone. So good night. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.